Hey guys, welcome to this impromptu video. I did not plan this out, but I need to fix these jeans because they are a little bit too big, just slightly, in the waist. So I was going to show you how I would go about doing that. Now, I actually did start undoing the seam, but I stopped myself before I went further so I could show you. So I'm going to put a dart here and a dart here, and because I don't want to fold up this waistband part, I'm going to undo this. You can see I've taken this loop off, so that's out of the way, but I'm just going to continue from, I'll probably put the darts here, so from about here to here I want to rip this seam. So I get it started and gently, with the ball side in, facing your fabric, go along here. Again, I've already done this, so once you got to here you could do that, and then continue down here. So as you can see, both sides came off. There may be some instances where once you undid this part, you would also have to undo the back, but apparently that was all one stitch, so now we are pretty free to work here. I do not need this tag, and it's going to get in the way of my middle seam, so I'm just going to take it out. So this isn't a very thick seam, and there's no seam here, so I'm just going to go ahead and cut this. So I'm going to cut that right down the center. And now I can put in my darts. So I'm just going to eyeball what I think is enough, and then I will stitch that and then try them on before I finish this part. I think right about here looks good, and then you could fold it over, or you could just use a tape measure to measure the distance. And again, I'm going to eyeball it. So these pins are marking the center of my dart, and to make the dart I will fold it like this and then stitch a little triangular shape here. So now, after putting the darts in, it looks like this, and you can see I have some excess here. The dart on the inside, the dart looks like this on the inside, so again it's that triangular shape. Once you're happy with your fit, you can trim off the excess here, but be sure to remember to leave enough for a seam allowance on both sides. So I think, again, I'm just going to eyeball this. It's a bit stretchy, so it is forgiving. And then I would take these two sides, and with the right sides facing, I'm going to stitch down here. Now, as you can see, I have stitched this back, and the only thing I forgot to mention is that if you want an undetectable fix, you might also want to undo this seam at the top and then put it back together, but I am not especially particular for this, and I feel like this does not look too bad, so I did not bother undoing the front from the back. Then, making sure to move your little loop out of the way, you'd want to pin this back where it was and all along here, and then top stitch with the bottom part inside the waistband part. And so once you've stitched it back, it looks like this, and then you can again take your loop and tack it up here, and you will be done.